So today one of my grandmothers today she turns 95 years, right? So I'm gonna go pick her up and bring her to, we'll take her to mommy's next door, and we're just gonna spend the day with her, right? So let's go. Right, guys, so we're here today with Ma. Today is her birthday. She turned 95 years today. And I consider her my grandmother because I kind of grew up with her when I was like between 2 years and 3 years, or 1 and 2, with my aunt, which is my mommy's sister. And then when my mother left my dad because he was abusive, we had nowhere to go, and Ma took us in by her. And we lived by you, Ma, for how long? A few years, about 4 years or so. And it was our home. You know, she made us feel welcome. She used to treat us as her own. And to this day, we still have a very good relationship with her. We love her. And, you know, we just wanted to make a nice little video with her so that we just want to capture all our memories going forward. So, Maya turned 95 years today. How you feel to be 95? You ever thought that you would have reached so old?
Never.
Never? But people at the age of 70 and 80 don't be as strong as you. You know, Maya's 95 and she lives alone. She's self-sufficient. She depends on nobody. And up until, I think it's 5 years ago you fell, when you was turning 90. So when she was turning 90, the day before she turned 90, she was going to the health center. We was coming back from the health center. And she fell on the pavement and she broke her knee. So they put a pin in her knee. But before that happened, she was heading home from the health center, and she used to walk, she used to travel, she used to do all these things by herself. And at 90, she was in the hospital for the first time in I don't know how much ever years. You ever went to the hospital before that? No?
No.
So Ma has no comorbidities. She's not diabetic. She doesn't have hypertension. She doesn't have heart problems. She has no health problems. So she's way healthier than me. So I know you live by yourself for so much years and you're accustomed to living by yourself. I lived with Ma by myself for about 2 or 3 years when I was 18, 19 and 20. And it feel like I was living with my mother, because my mother does do everything for me. She does cook, she does wash, she does do everything. Well, when I used to live here, she ain't doing that no more for me because I'm married and I have to do things by myself. But anyway, Ma used to do that for me. So Ma used to make breakfast, Ma used to make dinner, you know, and Ma never make me feel like I was living away from my mother. So, Ma, you remember them days?
Yes.
That was some good days we used to have. Ma used to have a dog then. I think we had Simba still.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. A real nice dog. We named him after the Lion King because he looked a little bit like a lion. He was a nice brown dog.
Yes.
And yeah, he was a nice dog. So what did you eat growing up that have you so healthy?
Please eat rice, urdi dal, peas dal, and dal from the shop.
You know how long I eat pizza? You bring back some memories. Say, Mommy, you know how I eat pizza day? You always eat provision and thing?
Yes, we eat eddos, cassava, sweet potato, dasheen.
Or they used to have KFC and all them kind of things, don't they?
No.
No? And I feel that's how you're surviving so long. Because I feel that now we have them things and it's fast food.
I used to have a kind of a thing in the rice land growing. We used to make that bhaji and cook.
They don't sell that. What are you talking
And
about?
I see
No?
that again.
So you work in the rice? You work in the rice farm?
Yes, you should plant rice, cut rice, beet rice.
Beet rice?
Yes, in rice land. And so much water we have to bend down whole day and plant rice.
Is upon boots to be in the water? Or
Yeah.
barefoot? Is upon boots in the water or
No,
barefoot?
no, bare feet.
Oh gosh.
And so much water, you know. So,
Knee high. Yes.
cutting cane, loading cart.
You load cat too?
Yeah, we had bull cart.
Okay.
So we used to go and load with our bull cart and then he used to carry it in the scale and they used to.
Wait. How you feel remembering them days? Like you miss them days?
Can't forget that.
You forget them days? I mean, yeah, it was a long time ago, but you know, I miss the days when I was in primary school. So maybe some of the time when we still live by you, you know, we used to play in the rain. I miss them days because that must be quick every days, you know, you don't have to study nothing. But I mean, working in the rice land is work.
Very hard work, very hard. Whole day we planting. If rain falling, we used to be planting rice.
And how many years you feel you do that for?
A good few years. Oh, 16 years, 18 years.
Wow. And then you get married and you stop doing that. Okay. 16 years and 18 years are a long time to be doing something, boy. You know, I mean,
And cut cane too.
you cut cane?
Yes,
Cane real hard to cut. I tried to cut a cane already.
cut cane, load cart, load bull cart.
So it was you and how much are your siblings? Like how much sisters and brothers you have?
I had 5 brothers and 4 sisters.
Okay. Okay. I have plenty children, boy, and all of them used to work in your rice field and do the cane stuff.
I'm going to school bare feet.
You used to walk to school?
Yeah,
How far the school was?
quite Charlie village.
Wow.
Where mother live in, we used to go quite Charlie village.
And how long you feel it used to take you to reach the school?
We used to have to go early. 7 o'clock, we had to leave home to go to school.
To reach the school on time? Wow. And you had to walk barefoot. But back
Sometimes bare feet, sometimes washicum.
Washington, what is that?
Shoes. I don't know.
Long time they used to call it Washington.
And normal sneakers?
Yeah.
But if you have no shoes, you're going barefoot?
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of roads you used to walk on? We didn't have pitch
Gravel.
roads, gravel road?
Gravel.
Barefoot?
Yeah, bare feet sometimes. Then long after, start pitching the road and things.
Right. Okay. So how you feel like we in 2022? How you feel the world changed now to how when it was growing up? You feel like it changed for the better?
It
Somewhat?
changed for the better and yes, well now like it getting worse.
Now it getting worse.
Yeah.
Like how you mean? Like crime wise?
Yes, crime wise.
Yeah, it is, you know, long time. You could have leave when we move here.
Yeah.
You could have leave your door open,
Yeah.
your window open. Now you can't even leave the door open during the day
Nothing,
because
when inside the house you have to close the door.
yeah. So long time was better crime wise. And well now we have all kind of niceties that they didn't have long ago, but somehow I feel like that not better for us.
No.
Like the fast food we be buying. I feel like long time it didn't have that and that was a good thing. Because people now outliving their children, their grandchildren, because we as the younger generation just eating a whole set of crap. Okay, you know I like doubles from ever since.
We used to pull out
Pylori.
Pylori sweet.
I like that too, you know. But I eat all kind of thing that I'm not supposed to eat so much of, and I feel like that is the downfall of my generation.
But I don't eat too much of pylori and kachori and things.
Ma like a lot of karate and things.
Kariley, oh God, ma, you see that?
Yeah.
I think but I ain't like that at all.
No, girl, when you cut it and you squeeze out the water and you put it
Put
to
it
fry
in
in
the
the
sun.
sun and you
Tastes good.
fry it. Is it good with roti? Sada roti and that.
Ma, no matter how you make that for me, I'm not eating that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that at all.
Sometimes we will save you.
I know that that's what I say. Our generation don't like them things because yes, the older generations like that. I know mommy and them still make Kariley. Mama used to really like to eat that. But I don't like that. Shiva don't like to eat that neither.
He used to eat it a lot when he was small.
But he like it no more.
And that does it good.
We used to go to school with karate.
I remember when I was living with Ma, when I was a teenager, Ma didn't really like doubles too much. And I used to really buy doubles. You know? She could eat one if I bring it home, but she didn't really like too much of them fried
You
things.
used to eat too much of fried thing too much.
But the one thing I remember that I was telling you earlier on is that cauliflower thing you used to make. And somehow we gonna remember what that recipe is. Because I know I never like cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
I never know that you could make cauliflower edible like that. I know you used to steam it and you used to put it in a batter and you used to fry it, but I don't know like the nitty gritty or the whatever you used to put in it. You know? And I know mommy never made that for me.
No, I just hardly eat it.
Yeah, but you used to make that for me. You used to make that a couple times and it used to taste good, and that is what had me thinking, you know, people just do all kind of things. Well, Kareli is something that in my mind I will never eat. So no matter what you do with it, I ain't eating that. But that cauliflower make me change my perspective on cauliflower. Like I will eat broccoli, but cauliflower was never my thing. What I used to use cauliflower to put in mommy like
What
eat vegetables.
melons and
Baigan?
yeah, baigan.
Yeah, well I eat baigan choka, but I don't like baigan and aloo.
I love that.
I know you love that. And she said, real make that, and I never used to like it. I don't know why. Like, baigan choka is my thing. I love baigan choka. Any kind of
What
choka.
about tomatoes, chocolate?
Yeah, I like tomatoes choka. I like the white edibles, and I remember you used to make that plenty, and my mommy does make that, and I really like that.
And dash and bush.
Yeah, well, I eat bhaji ever so often, but it's not really my favorite thing because I feel like I eat too much of bhaji. Because you remember when we used to live by you and Sasha used to cook? And she used to make dal rice and bhaji all the time?
Yeah.
I fed up with that. But you know, she was now learning to cook and she said, I'll make dal rice and bhaji. But what you would say is your favorite thing to eat?
No, I just eat everything. Everything, no.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Okay. And you prefer to eat home cooked food other
Yeah.
than buy food?
Yes.
Okay, well that's good.
We used to make dal puri, bus up shop, double roti, we eat two
Two
stick
in
it,
one?
two in
Yeah.
one.
I like two in one. Yeah, so I'll make that for me. I want to make some two in one, mommy.
Whenever I stop hurting me, then I will make that.
If I tell Jam to actually to make something, she's make it. You know, so Ma, I just want to tell you, I mean, I know I do come and check you as often, but do ever feel that
Because David has asked me.
am I coming to check on you? Do ever feel that I love you less than when we used to spend all our time together? I still love you. The love that I have for you will never waver. Because I will never forget, like I said, you take a scene when we had nowhere to go. You know? And I was small then, and it's when I got bigger, and I come by you to stay for them 2-3 years. You know, growing up, children don't realize things until we get bigger. You know? And now that I'm old enough, I appreciate the things that you have done for me and my family. You know, I appreciate the things that my mother sacrificed for us. and I crying because I don't know why. You know, my mother do so much of things and she go through so much of things, and it probably was hard back then to go and find somebody and say, you know, we're looking for a place to live because we do have somewhere to live, and it is take plenty out of somebody to do that. And I mean, she have she own home now. I have my own home now, you know, my sister have her own place, but by you will always be home still, you know? Even though the house you're living in now is not the house we grew up in, I tell people about this house, you know, and it hardly have homes like that, like dirt houses. No.
No, it don't have that. I never seen that.
You have to go rural places
You have to go in the countryside maybe.
to see that. And I mean, we went Kumoto the other day, and Kumoto totally different to how we knew it when Mama was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Mama property right now in Kumoto is totally abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's like a forest.
yeah. You know, but it don't have like homes like that up there. You have to go like real south to find dirt houses. And I don't know, you know, I like to remember that we grew up in them kind of days, you know, where you get to live that kind of life, knowing how, you know, how it was before and how it is now.
Now the life is different.
Yeah. You know, and you have been around a long time to have so much experience to know what went on long time. I mean, mommy know a part of how it was when she was growing up. But at the end of the day, you have a good few amount of years. They have like 35 years in front of her for things that we don't know about, you know? You know about Bulcat?
Yeah.
Donkey cat.
Yeah.
And now when I see them things, I just be like, it is be out of a movie because it's not something you see all the time.
When we were small.
So it had more of those things than it had vehicles back then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me now,
Now it have vehicles, each and even have a road for them.
that is true. That is true. Everybody have a vehicle. I mean, it's me and Javon alone, and we have 2 vehicles, you know, because we had to use our vehicles for our business. But yeah, people just have, like, I'm sure that Shiva want to buy his own vehicle, and then they will have 3 here. So, if every house will have more than two or more vehicles, it really have more vehicles than it have road to drive. And then the road ain't even good to drive on.
Mm.
You know, I mean, now when I see a donkey cart, or I saw, I want to believe it was a bison pulling a cart
Yeah,
in
bison.
Pinal. And when I see these things, I just take out my phone and I just take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Because you don't really see them things
No,
anymore,
no.
you know, and I didn't grow up seeing those things, but when I see them things, I just get excited because you don't really see them things anymore. And I am sure, well, it have 3 generations in sitting here right now, and sometimes I wish that we could document things from long ago, so that the older people will know, the younger people, will know how it is, because Shiva don't know plenty things that we went through right now.
True.
You understand? I mean, we went from black and white TV. We went from no TV to black and white TV. Then now we have color TV, but they had the big back long time. Now it have flat screen. Now you're putting TV on wall.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So to come from not knowing anything about them things, and I mean, you have a cell phone now.
Mm-hmm.
Long time it had no phone. You can't call nobody.
No, you had to go and pay, and if you had to call somebody, you had to go in some place. I know, some places to have place people could have.
Right, like a call center where they have phones.
Yeah.
Right, so they had that, and then eventually we developed, we get home phones, which used to look a real lot different to the home phones that we have now. And then eventually we get cordless phones.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my mother had a dial phone, and 0 quite at the bottom, so if the number you're calling her has zeros in it, you had to be, you know. And now we have cell phones. I remember growing up, we never had any phones, like cell phones, because we didn't have that yet. Now you're swiping, yeah, you know. Long time you didn't really care. Can't call nobody. You can't call your husband and tell him bring her bread when he come in because he had no phone. You understand? You can't. I think that technology is a good thing and a bad thing, because for me, men who does line, Now your wife could call you and say, where he is? Come home. But long time you can't call your husband to see where he is. He lying by the corner. He lying by you and know where he is.
So you have to go and look for him.
Right. Oh, you know, long time you could have gone look, but now the amount of places that have you know where nobody is.
Yeah.
Right? And one thing I realized, Ma, that dying out with the older generation is I remember growing up, anyone in Mama family gets sick, we used to want to look for them. Anytime Mama gets sick, people coming home to look for her.
Yeah.
And now that ain't happening. I mean,
nobody
for COVID, it's different because you can't go and look for people now they have COVID. But 2 years ago, before COVID, nobody was doing that anymore. You know, for Christmas, you're going by people, your family, they're bringing out a platter with, Mommy used to put marshmallow, biscuit,
Nuts.
nuts,
Sweetie, toffee, all kind of thing.
yeah, cashew, all kind of thing you're putting on the platter.
You're drinking ginger beer. You're drinking Moby.
Right, pear jacks, you know,
Sorrel.
sorrel. Now people not going by nobody. The families, I think the older head is what was the glue to use to keep the family together. And I saying, I mean, I don't really go and look for my family. My mother is the one who will say we're going here, or you know, she bringing somebody here, they come in to look for us, so she invite them. But well, you know, my father's side of the family, I don't really keep in touch with most of them. I have like my cousins like Avanel and like Christopher and his wife, and you know, I keep in touch with them, but mostly is mommy's side of the family and not even my immediate cousins, because now that my grandmother not around, it's just real difficult. People have their own views and opinions, their way of life, you know, and nobody coming home to look for mama no more, so they in business to keep in touch, you know.
What about your sister? Your aunt in Tunapuna. How do you forget the daughter name?
19, Nyla.
Nyla.
They going good.
And then in Digo Martin.
She going good too.
Okay.
The one in Lego Martin should be here for the present.
She coming.
Okay.
You're gonna see real people for the present when you come. That you ain't seen in a while. So Ma, what you just miss the most before you break your knee? Besides being able to walk around and go all over the place.
Miss going out, going to the store. That grocery day, I never go in that grocery.
Serious?
Never. I know how it is.
Oh gosh, we must go out there. It's big, but I don't know how it is now when it now open. I had went in for something, but I find that it was, I don't know if they did. Alright guys, so me and Ma had real conversations, a whole 30 minutes, and the GoPro stopped recording for some reason. I don't know, I just said let me just gap and watch this thing, because obviously I seen the light and I seen myself. But it was not recording, so at some point in time we will have a little line by Ma. Ma talk about the grocery by her that she never went, so a day when I go to carry her, we will continue the discussion home by Ma about Ma growing up and me growing up by Ma and things that we miss about growing up in them days. Ma had give us some advice. Ma, what the advice was? To be happy? Remember I was telling you what advice he would give me? And to give my generation, and he was saying to be happy. So I guess we stress out ourselves because we in a different generation.
Yeah.
To you, I mean, you know, I don't know how you just fall asleep. Like you just feel sleepy and fall asleep?
No. I just fall asleep just now.
Just so?
Just so.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how I fall asleep. Me and Dragon will go in the bed, and he will turn around and he will say good night babe, and he go in and sleep, and he will fall asleep.
Then
and I lying down there with thinking about 1,000,001 things on my mind, and 2 hours later I might fall asleep.
I don't know when I fall asleep.
You know why? Because you're happy. You know, you have nothing to stress out about. But I lie down there thinking, what to do tomorrow? You know, I had to do something for mommy for she prayers coming up. Then I would think about a customer I had to go by.
Yeah.
Or I might think about what I had to buy for the business, you know. If I had to put diesel in the van in the morning. All kind of things I be studying about, you know.
Yeah.
And then now when I finally fall asleep, I have nightmares. I dreaming how people robbing me, I running down the place. The other night I had a nightmare, I dream I was crying, and when I wake up I was crying. I was going, ah! Like, you believe that? So yeah, I think that we need to be more happy and carefree because I sketch my royal to fall asleep.
Well, I
I-
doesn't know when I drop asleep.
Well, good for you. I just sketch my backside to sleep. Like I literally sometimes I be begging myself, like Anita, just shut down your brain and go and sleep. And that'll happen. I rub Vicks all on my forehead for the Vicks to burn up my eye to fall asleep. And that don't even work sometimes.
How you think so going down, you go sleep, you go go,
No,
yeah?
well, like I rub it on my forehead like this. And remember, the Vicks that I buy and have mental crystals in it, so it just kind of burn.
Okay.
So you know if anything burn in your eye, you'll close your eye and you know you'll fall asleep. That'll work for me. I try that.
Oh my.
So I just wanted to enjoy your birthday today. And Mama said Ma turned 95. Ma gave us some real good stories that I really hope that we get most of it. That, you know, she used to plant rice. She talked about beating the rice, which I feel like I had to go and read up on that rice thing because I don't know how that does work. I know about cocoa and coffee because Mama used to do that. And Mama used to have us dancing on the coffee beans and Sasha. But I had to read up on the rice because I don't really know about that. Ma said she used to cut sugar cane and,
Yes.
and load it up on a cart, yeah. Ma said she climbed a coconut tree without a rope or without ladders going up. Yeah. Sure, you think you could climb a coconut tree?
Oh God, I go catch my backside.
You sure? Maybe you try to climb a small one.
I didn't even climb a tree before.
Yeah, I climbed plenty trees by Mom. I have mango tree and plum tree and it must be real good old days.
Now it have breadfruit tree.
Yeah, I don't think I could climb. How you could climb that? We talk about when Uncle Denny climbed up the mango tree and he couldn't come back down. But yeah, I remember all them days. I remember either Uncle Baby or Uncle Nanda or one of them had a skateboard and I used to use it. I wonder what happened to that. You remember that?
Yes, I know that.
Yeah. And what the lady next door name was?
I know.
My mom was across the road.
Susie.
No, the old lady upstairs.
Kaki we used to call Susie.
And she used to call me Moon Moon. And? Yeah, Moon Moon. Because my face was wrong like a moon, I guess.
Yeah.
You old lady, yeah.
Full moon.
Full moon.
Full moon.
Yeah, that's what she used to call me.
Full moon.
Oh, yes. Full moon. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, we didn't talk about that.
No, we didn't talk about that, but I now remember the lady. So, now we're gonna cut some cake, and next time I come by here, we could talk about some other things. Maybe we could remember what we was talking about, but we so engrossed in the conversation that I didn't get up to check the GoPro. And the GoPro has failed me and stopped recording just so like we talk real thing, you know, and ma?
Yeah.
Real thing we talk about. I don't know, I don't know if it gets all the parts where I talk about Jello. Ma says she forget about Jello. And I talk about
No, we didn't talk about Jello before. You don't talk about it.
it done stop.
Yeah.
I talk about how I asked Mama to make the Jello and we served by Ma.
Yeah.
And she gets sick and she fall down, she faint away and I thought she died.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, and that's scammer with Jello. I don't like Jello no more. I don't ever make Jello and I don't even remember how to make Jello because it's because of the Jello I thought I killed Mama. You know, and it's just that she faint away, but remember you're small and suddenly night I thought she dead. So When is a child is just study all kind of shit in this, eh? But that was a good memory though. I mean, I just miss mama sometimes. Cause you know, she's you know, when you just say you come home, sometimes I just harassing she, I go put my foot on she, after she kiss my foot. What kind of thing I used to do she, you know? Just to show she a little attention. But then we go and cut the cake and we will sing Ma a little happy birthday, cause Ma gotta go home just now cause it's getting late. And these little gremlins here waiting for cake. That one there. You want cake?
Yes.
Yeah, he really like cake. He's feel like it's his birthday and he sing happy birthday to himself. And sing happy birthday for Mana. Sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sing happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Alright guys, well let me go cut the cake. We sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ma. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, the candle on the wrong side. Make a wish and blow the candle. Why is it blow the candle? Yay!
It's your birthday, so very party.
He's singing in Tonali.
Let's celebrate. Birthday to you. Every careful.
Happy birthday to us.
Bố này thấy Quỳnh có chữ chữ bông. Cái Black Forest cake mong sẽ gì được. Sorry, I mean to joke you. Yeah, give me this one. Maybe I could. It's my video.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Ma.
I dare not.
It's a good mark first. Exactly.
Okay, thank you.